gentlemen, welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Oxford Wildcats and the North Farmington Raiders 2015 crossover game here at Oxford Wildcat Stadium. Tonight's contest is two teams that are probably pretty evenly matched. This should be a great contest, Rod.
I tell you what, the team is definitely finishing on a high note. I tell you, ever since homecoming, actually the week before homecoming, didn't we say that they started putting it together?
Well, without question, coach has made some great changes. This young quarterback, sophomore, Parker Fleming, has come in and just done an outstanding job. It was funny. I went to dinner tonight with a 95 grad, and I says, "Hey, you need to come to tonight's game and see Oxford's aerial attack."
Oh,
he didn't believe me.
You, did he?
Yeah, no. He says, "Bud leave?" And I says, "No, he's still there." He says, "They throw the ball." He says, "Wow." So it's just another element for opposing teams to look out for. Tonight's contest is going to be played in a real cool evening. It's probably mid to low 40s, a little bit of a breeze. It's just perfect fall football weather.
Oh, it is. It is. I'll tell you, we've had a wonderful fall, though, for weather-wise.
We really have. Looks like Oxford's going to get the ball first. Back to kick the ball for the Raiders is number 11, Nathan Lusa. He's a senior kicker. He's going to be kicking with the wind, so we'll see how this goes for the Wildcats. Kick is returnable. It's over to this corner. Bobbled. Picked up. Coming across up to the middle. Gets up near the 20-yard line. Not a bad return for number 20, Joshua Hall. So Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. Ball going to be spotted on the 18-yard line. Parker Fleming starting his 5th or 6th game of the season. 4th or 5th anyway. Done an outstanding job. I would have to say he's probably completing about 70% of his passes from what we've seen.
Yes, yeah. He's just been really, really right on. I'll tell you, he looks good for a sophomore.
Wildcats come out in a shotgun. He rolls to his right. Looks to throw the ball. Throws it a bit high. Intended for Lewis. But when was the last time you seen an Oxford football team start the game off with a obvious pass?
Well, it's even if it's he didn't even make the completion, but it's gonna help the running game.
Absolutely, it gives the people something on defense, something else to think about. So it was an outstanding addition to the game.
Saw that new statue. Did you see that new statue?
I did. The new statue looks awesome.
Yes, it did.
Great job, Turf Committee.
Is that who got it for us?
I think the Turf Committee was a big part of that.
Wow.
Parker Fleming again rolls, pitches the ball out. I think that's Ethan Williams.
Ooh,
boom, and a big hit.
Ooh.
He didn't even wrap him up. He just clobbered him. That was Ethan Williams on the carry. Ethan's done a really nice job. One of the things you're going to notice about tonight's contest, if we don't get a chance to say it much, a lot of the skill position players are underclassmen. Parker Fleming, quarterback, is a sophomore. The guy that just carried the ball there, Ethan Williams, is a junior. So we got a lot of skill players coming back next season. Handoff, Williams tripped up, but depending on the mark, he's going to be awful close to a first down. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short.
About 7 yards on that carry. I'll tell you, it looked good.
Well, 4th down and 1 here early in the contest. I don't see a kicker going on the field, so Coach Rowley rolling the dice early. It's important for these guys to win this ball game. No, they're not going to make the playoffs, but you want to go out the season. And again, our seniors, this is their last ball game. They want to go out on a win. So they believe in that offensive line, and it looks like he easily got the first down.
Number 47.
It's 47 on the carry. Wyatt Harden, who's had an outstanding senior season, didn't play a lot of football prior to this, but boy, he came in and was a real impact player 2015 for the Wildcats.
Had some pretty big runs in the past couple weeks, too.
He has. Wildcats get a first down on the run. 10:20 to go here. Opening possession for the Wildcats. No score yet. Versus the North Farmington Raiders. Boy, there is no better football name mascot, then the Raiders.
Number 12, Ethan Williams.
Ethan Williams stacked up again there by number 7, Deion Jenkins. Jenkins, boy, he just wrapped him up and brought him down quickly.
He did. And that last statement is debatable. I'm not a Raider fan.
What's a good
They are
name?
good.
It's a good name and mascot. I mean, the Raiders. Hear John
Yes, it
Madden
is.
saying that. That's just awesome.
Well, John Madden, unbelievable football coach. He had to retire early because he was going to have a heart attack right there
Well,
in the field.
I'll tell you one of my favorite John Madden stories here shortly. Parker rolling out to his left, throws the ball, hits Wyatt Harden. Harden with a head of steam. Boy, tripped up and only had one more man to beat, but nice job by Parker Fleming hitting Wyatt Harden in stride, and Harden gets a first down and a gain of 15 yards on the play. Nice pass play there for the Wildcats. I was watching a Monday Night Football game. John Madden was calling it, and somebody got a hard tackle, and the helmet came off. John Madden goes, and there's the guy's hat. It's on the ground. That's the bad news. He says, the good news is his head's not in it. So I always remember that. Fleming hands the ball off to Williams. Williams goes over the right side, gets the ball to the center of the O in the middle of Wildcat Stadium, home of the blue turf.
Mike Knopf.
So it's going to bring up a second down and 6, 4 yards on the carry, Ethan Williams. Coming into the contest, number 20, Josh Hall. He's a senior. Coming out, number 40, Devin Davenport. Second down, 6, ball spotted on the 49-yard line. 8:30 to go in the opening quarter, no score. Wildcats and Raiders. Wyatt Harden on the inside. Gets the ball to the 45-yard line.
Number 76.
Solid 3-yard gain. Going to bring up a third down and 2.
Third down and 3.
Wildcats are moving from our north to our south. The wind is blowing rather briskly from our south to our north. So tough throwing right now into the wind. Third down and 3. Just under 8 minutes to go. Handoff, Williams. Williams over the left side, gets first down, gets the ball out to the 40-yard line. Nice job by Ethan Williams. Good blocking on that left side.
Number 7.
That's a good 10-yard gain right there.
Well, not quite 10, but we did get the first down.
What do you say?
41-yard line.
So 7:45 to go. Wildcats on the move. This is their opening possession. They got the ball on the 18-yard line. And they've proceeded to get 3 first downs in a row. The North Farmington Raiders. Coached by Todd Schultz. Wildcats pitch the ball, fumble.
Get on it.
Williams
Look out.
tries to pick it up instead of just falling on it. Ball's still loose. Big number 7's got the ball, and he's going to take it to the house. Lesson learned right there, boys. Fall on the ball. Deion Jenkins picked up the ball. Ethan Williams picked it back up, but before he could put it away, he got hit hard, and the fumble was returned for a touchdown. Those are the kind of mistakes that will drive coaches insane.
They were moving the ball so well. That was the sad part.
Well, absolutely. And, you know, in the games that we've done where Ethan Williams has been the featured back, I don't recall him fumbling at all. And that looked like a pretty good pitch. But it's cold out. Hands are going to be cold. The ball's going to be a little bit slippery. And the boys are going to give 110%. Tonight is senior night. It's the last contest of the year. We'd like to encourage you all to stick around at the end of the ball game and watch the senior walk. Probably one of the more emotional events these senior football players will have this season.
I saw the principal today, and he said, make sure you guys cover that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the senior walk, and for those of you that have never seen one, it's pretty emotional. You got to remember, these boys have been playing ball minimum 4 years together, but I would tell you the bigger percentage of these kids were playing junior Wildcat football together. So they've been playing football together 4, 5, 6, 7 years, if not longer. And they may never play another football game in their careers. Tonight may be the last football game. So it's pretty emotional to walk from the north end zone to the south end zone and be greeted by your entire student body. So stick around, watch it. It's quite an event. So the Wildcats, bad news is they gave up the fumble and are down 7-0. Good news is they're going to get the ball back right away.
7:08 into the game.
Nathan Lusa going to kick the ball again. Last time he kicked it over to the east corner. And he goes that same direction this time. Coming up to field the ball. Making a nice move to the outside. Getting the ball over the 15-yard. Josh Hall on the carry.
Making the tackle, number 8, Mike.
Josh Hall, a senior. So Wildcats get the ball. Ball spotted on the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, 7:01 to go. They trail 7-0 on the fumble recovery touchdown by number 7, Deion Jenkins. 6'3", 220-pound defensive end.
Wow.
Rod, Wildcats are moving the ball, so I look for them to keep doing it.
Well, the one mistake, and that's how games are won, by those who capitalize on the mistakes. So let's hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like offsides there. Can't tell whether a Wildcat moved or not, but he did. So that'll back him up 5 yards. Get the ball on the 10-yard line. Starting there, 1st and 15. Wildcats a little bit tight. Start the contest. Big number 74, Carl Gilbert coming into the contest. 67. Joseph Sweet coming out.
You don't want to see him go back any further because he is awfully close to with the shotgun. He'd be close to,
that gold area there.
Yeah.
What a beautiful stadium, beautiful field. So rolling to his right is Fleming. Fleming hits. Number 47 just missed catching that ball. Wyatt Harden. Good pass by Fleming. Was a catchable ball for sure. Wyatt going to see that one in his dreams tonight. Well, Rod, since the last time we were on the air, there was quite an exciting finish to a football game between them blue and gold guys and them green and white guys.
I'll tell you, I thought about you.
Yeah. You did you?
I did. I said, oh my gosh.
Oh,
that was going to be upset.
That was a crazy finish. What a great contest. What a heck of a ball game that was. Second down, 15, under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats trail 7-0. Parker Fleming hands the ball off to the right side. Ethan Williams,
he's still going.
with a chip on his shoulder, breaks it to the outside, gets the ball up to the 25. That'll be a first down. Ethan Williams, nice run right there. Showed good feet and good vision getting the ball to the outside.
He probably got about, 16, 17 yards on that game?
Let's see. He was on the 10 for sure.
On the 10,
so there's 17 yards.
Wow. Williams was the guy that dropped the ball, the fumble.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. He has a little chip on his shoulder right there. He's making up for it. No problem there. 6:30 to go in the contest or the first quarter. Parker Fleming back to Williams. Williams, big hole over the right side. Williams breaking tackles, stiff arming. Nice job by Ethan Williams getting the ball into the 45-yard line of the Raiders. Number 3 on the tackle. Oh, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Sazun Takahola Sa. Yeah, he got a brother, number 4. So number 3 made the tackle.
About 25-yard carry. That puts him over 50.
Yeah, that was a great run right there. Great blocking on the right side. He got through the line of scrimmage, basically untouched, got in that secondary and made a couple moves. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sorry about that. Williams again over the right side. Got room. Ethan Williams going to take it to the house. Got one man chasing him. Williams gets in the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. Ethan Williams, a 45-yard touchdown run. What outstanding blocking by the right side of that offensive line. He had a hole you could drive a Volkswagen through.
How about that, having 110 yards total?
Absolutely. That was just a great run. And again, here's a young man who had a little mistake there early in the contest. Let's leave it at that. And he decided he's going to make up for it in a big way. So Wildcats trying to draw the game to even here with the extra point. Wow, that was about 5 plays and 90 yards. And one of those plays was 5 yards backwards. Kick is up and good. So the Wildcats tie the ball game up with an extra point by Matthew Malicki. So with 5:48 to go, 7's our score. Boy, Rod, that right side of that offensive line just had a beautiful hole for the Wildcats.
It was beautiful. I'll tell you what. That was 2 huge runs in a row. He was still breathing hard from the first run.
Yeah, those last 2 runs, I'd love to have the numbers of the 2 guys on the right side, but boy, they just punched a big hole in there. And I'm guessing that the fullback went through there, and there was just nothing but blue skies.
You know what's good about Williams? We get him back next year, and that's probably why they're playing him so much.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So the Wildcats go 90 yards. I guess officially it was 85 because they started on the 15, went back to the 10, and then in about 4 plays they went 90 yards to tie this contest up. Number 10, Matthew Malicki, teeing the ball up to kick it off. I would, hard wind blowing from the east to the west, so it'd be hard to kick the ball through the end zone tonight, but he has shown a strong leg all season.
Number 3, go get it.
How about that, the band with the drum roll? I love it.
Absolutely. Kick is up and short. One of the up back catches it. Number 14, that's Brandon Houston. Houston gets the ball to the 32-yard line. That's where the North Farmington Raiders will take over for the first time on offense. 5:44 to go. The Wildcats dominating this first quarter with time of possession.
I'll tell you, this is the first time we'll see their offense and our defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're quite a bit into the game.
Yeah. So what do we got? Number 18 is a quarterback. He's a tall fella. Jared Fish, 6'3", 195, and he's a junior.
Being tall.
Fish in the shotgun. Bobbles, left-handed thrower, throws the ball on a slant pass, or that wasn't a slant, but just an out to the receiver. Boy, he showed a good arm right there. He threw the ball all the way from the left hash all the way over the right hash on a laser. Jared Fish, quarterback for the Raiders.
What is that, the 37?
Ball's on the 37-yard line, 2nd down and 3, 7 yards on that first pass play. Fish in the shotgun, snaps a little high, hands it off to number 22. He runs into all sorts of Wildcats. Nathan Penny. Wildcats had that one snuffed out. About a 1-yard gain. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.5. So we got about 1.5 yards on that carry. Senior night here at Wildcat Stadium. Last game of many of these seniors' career.
Hanson Raleigh, Trevor Conklin. We'll name a couple off throughout the game.
Wildcats showing blitz, stacking up on that line of scrimmage. Uh-oh. And there's the danger when you do that. Nice tackle right there by number 9 for the Wildcats, Marcus Perkins. Boy, Perkins doesn't hustle right there. That's a touchdown. Well, you get all those guys up on that line of scrimmage. If the offense should get through there, it leaves it pretty skinny to catch up in the backside. So it looks like he stepped out of bounds at the 12-yard line. So that's where the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from the 12. So Mr. Fish, the quarterback, looks like he might be a pretty good athlete, and he might be dangerous running the ball too. We'll see as the night goes on. Fish under center, takes the snap, hands the ball to the deep back, shuffles to his right, running hard, showing good footwork, gets the ball inside the 5-yard line. That's Nathan. Wildcats looking for the defense to step up here in a not quite a goal line stand yet, but getting close. 2nd down and 3. The Raiders can get a first down, getting the ball over the 2-yard line or at the 2-yard line. Fumble, and the quarterback falls right back on it. Jared Fish. Loss of a yard on the play, going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, that was close. A couple Wildcats had their eyes on it.
That would have been a nice thing to have.
We got a penalty on the play. False start, so that play did not count. It was a dead ball. It's a bad break for the Wildcats. But it does move the ball back to the 10-yard line where the Raiders are 2nd and 10, or excuse me, 2nd and 8 for a first down. They can get in the end zone, obviously. Right side.
Good job.
Shy of the 5-yard line. Number 21, Eric Mixon.
Any gain on that one?
Yeah, he got about 2 yards. He's going to be down at the 6. They had it at the 8, so he got a 2-yard gain on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd down. This is a big play right here because you can force him to kick a field goal. That would be great. Or in a field goal attempt anyway. Full house backfield for the Raiders. Give it to the guy on the left. Boy, nice tackle right there by the Wildcats. I think he's short of the first down. Looked like number 2, Anson Rowley on the tackle. And Ben Krause. So here we go, Raiders. They got it as a 4th down. They got a yard to go for a first down, 3 yards to go for the touchdown. And it looks like the coach is contemplating going for the first down. You're going for it. So with 1:55 to go here in the opening quarter, the Raiders rolling the dice. Pitch back, wide open room on the outside, and into the end zone. Number 21, that's Eric Mixon, 6 foot, 195 running back. That was too easy. So the Raiders now up 13-7, going for the extra point. They moved the ball down the field on the Wildcats rather easy right there.
Well, that was that big play around the end that did it.
Yeah, a 3rd down play. Number 33 on to kick the extra point. Lynn Lerner. Kick is up and kick is good. So the North Farmington Raiders are now on top 14-7 with 1:46 to go. This looks like it has the makings of a pretty high-scoring football game.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I like that part. If we end up winning, that is.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know this or not, but back to the Raiders and John Madden, who was a coach for the Raiders, and unfortunately he's known more for his broadcasting of football, Monday Night Football and the such, but you know, John Madden was deathly afraid to fly.
Yes.
He would not fly. He had a coach, a motorhome, and he either trained or motorhomed across the country doing these football games.
Can you imagine when he got a game on the Eastern Seaboard, he'd have to start days.
Absolutely.
It takes you a couple, 3 days to get there.
He spent many an hour in that bus for sure.
I notice a lot of big guys like that are afraid to fly.
Yeah.
They're used to being in control. When you're in a plane, you're not in control.
That's certainly one of the more knowledgeable men about football. So enough about John Madden. Let's get these Wildcats rolling. Looks like Josh Hall again. Number 20, Joshua Hall. Gets the ball out almost to the 30-yard line. Nice run by Josh Hall, senior. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 30-yard line. 1:39 to go in the opening quarter. They trail 14-7 to the Raiders of North Farmington. A brisk Friday night, but dry. Perfect football weather. Parker Fleming, Williams, left side this time, and hit a brick wall. It's never a good sign when your running back is headed to the south and ends up getting tackled going north. It's never a good sign.
Not good. Not good.
2nd down and 9, 1 yard on the play. Approaching the 1 minute mark here in the opening quarter. Once again, thank you to Oxford Community TV for bringing tonight's broadcast. Fleming rolling to his right. Got Harden out there. Harden makes a nice catch. Had to go down low to pick it up. Gets the ball out to the 35-yard line or just short of it. So gain of 3 on the play. I actually went on the Oxford Community website today.
Did you?
And I went to the athletic department. And I went to the Wildcat HQ. And I went right down to Oxford Community TV. And I watched one of the ball games.
Did you?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Isn't that nice?
I don't know who those announcers are, but damn, they're good.
Just turn the sound down.
Yeah.
Hey, here we go,
Ethan Williams puts Ethan Williams with another move, breaking tackles as he gets downfield. Ethan Williams with one man to beat, number 25. Stiff arm. Ethan Williams in the end zone. And they're giving him the touchdown. Ethan Williams, a 65-yard run from the 35-yard line. Ethan Williams says, Coach, I'm sorry. Nice job by Ethan Williams. Man, some of those moves and stiff arms that he made upfield were just spectacular.
You know, I thought, what is he doing? You know, you always want to drive forward, but no, he knew what he was doing. Cutting off the angle, good run. Wow.
Nice job by Ethan Williams. Wildcats now down by 1 with 10 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Looking to get the equalizer right here. Snap is good and down. Kick is up and good. So the Wildcats draw even at 14. And we got a track meet. I come to watch a football game, but I think we're going to see a track meet here.
I'll tell you what, 177 yards by Williams so far today. And how about 3 receptions from Harden?
Absolutely. Well, how about 3 throws by the Wildcats?
Yeah, how about 3 throws?
Yeah, I mean, again, it opens up that running attack when you have somebody that has to respect the pass. And it's showing right now today. Wildcats, North Farmington Raiders tied at 14 apiece here in the opening quarter.
Wow.
And you know what? And I think Williams is out there on the kick coverage team right now. He's got to be a tired. No, there he is on the sideline. I think he's going to be a tired puppy.
Maybe we should get some oxygen on the sideline now for Williams.
Hyperbaric chamber. So Halloween coming up. It feels like Halloween weather out there tonight. Malicki kicks the ball, gets it up in that wind. That's the same gentleman that returned the first one, number 9. Nope, that's Jimmy Doig. Number 9, Jimmy Doig. 6 foot, 150 pounds. Moore, Travis Moore, number 60, made the tackle. So with 3 seconds to go here in the opening quarter, the Raiders will snap the ball at the 33-yard line. So we'll get one more play here. What an exciting first quarter. We've seen a little bit of everything. Pass plays, long runs.
There goes 21 again.
Over the right side.
Nice tackle.
What he had looked like he had a little room, but that closed up quickly. Eric Mixon, M-I-X-O-N. Noose on the stop. That's the end of the first quarter. So Wildcats, Raiders, 14-14 at the end of the first half. First quarter. Well, if we get the first half, that would have been quick.
That would have been quick. That's too quick.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, stick around after tonight's ball game's over. OCTV will bring you exclusive coverage of the senior walk from the varsity senior football players. They line up on the north end of the end zone, and they march hand in hand to the south end of the end zone, and they're greeted down there by family and friends, schoolmates, boyfriends, girlfriends.
You know, that's one of the most beautiful things about football are those traditions. You know, the little brown jug, the blue turf, the wildcat. You know, that's the great things about football and their traditions. And we are creating more and more traditions as we go along, aren't we?
Absolutely.
This is a fairly new stadium. A pretty new field, though it's 5 years old, you said?
Yeah, last week was the 5-year anniversary.
And so, you know, everybody makes it their own, you know?
Absolutely.
And we've definitely made this stadium and this program our own, and we're very proud. Bud Raleigh is a great big...
That's an institution in and of itself.
Right.
Second down and 3, ball spotted on the 40-yard line. The Raiders, Wildcats tied at 14, pitch back to number 21. That's Mixon again. Mixon going over the left side. He's going to get the first down, run out of bounds by a host of Wildcats. Depending on the spot, it looks like he's got the first down.
Yes.
Get a shout out over there to the chain gang. Walt Hunsucker working the chains tonight.
How come that name sounds familiar?
This kid, he's had kids in the program for 122 years.
Yes, he has. Great football name.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yep. First and 10, Raiders. Ball over to the right side. We're going to get a heavy dose of Mixon tonight. Mixon gets a 13-yard carry. First down again for the Raiders. Certainly looks like they feature Mixon in their offensive attack. Wildcats are going to have to key on him and stop him.
Well, he's going to get his yards. We just have to get him to make some mistakes.
Absolutely.
That's what we need.
Tighten up that defense. 11-10 to go here in the second quarter, first half.
We've seen the one pass from them. It was a good one. I'm surprised they haven't gone that way yet.
There's Mixon again over the left side this time, but he's bottled up short of the 40-yard line, or at the 40-yard line for a gain of 2. Ben Kraus, number 4, in on the tackle. Gain of 3, going to be a second down and 7. Oxford Community TV bringing you tonight's contest between the North Farmington Raiders and the Oxford Wildcats at the home of the Big Blue Turf, Wildcat Stadium. Second and 7, 10:30 to go here in the second quarter. Fish, quarterback, hands the ball to the up back, and he is driving with, wow, good effort right there by number 22, Nathan Penny. Penny looked like he got about 10 yards on that carry. Just was a bulldog right there. Tell you what, this North Farmington team has some size. A lot of 180, 200, 210, 205s listed. There's a couple of 240s listed. They got some size in this team.
Either defense has had a stop yet.
Well, again, unless you call the fumble a stop.
Yeah.
They could have caused that fumble. First and 10 for the Raiders. Back to throw the ball is Fish. And off the hands of the intended receiver, number 4. And we call him Choikulin.
Okay.
How's that sound? See, with the T is silent, let's say. Choklikian. Yeah. Tcholak. How about we just call him number 4?
Number 4.
Second down and 10. 10 minutes to go in the contest. We're tied at 14. North Farmington Raiders on the move with the ball. Fish under center, takes the snap, hands the ball to Mixon. Mixon stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Number 21.
Wildcat defense stepping up here, slowing down this Raider attack. They've moved the ball at will so far for the game. But that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the North Farmington Raiders. Now, the last time we had them 3rd and long, they ran Mixon over the right side, and he broke through the first line of attack and got a long way. Hey, Dad's here.
And Dad come by to see me. It's a whole family affair here.
There you go.
Yep. Come to watch his granddaughter and her last band and the seniors here.
3rd down and 10. Hey, we got a little problem with the clock. Here we go. It's running now.
Yeah, it's running now. Looking for a stop right now.
I think Sparty Bob's running the clock in there.
Yeah, Sparty Bob. Same guy that ran it last weekend, huh?
So 9:45 to go here in the second quarter. It's 3rd and 10 for the Raiders.
Perhaps this will be our stop, looking for the first defensive stop today.
Well, I'm going to guess where they're located. They'll go for it twice. Fish back to throw the ball. Snap was high, but he got it down. And a nice job out there. Looked like number 25, Ben Noose, the sophomore. They're picking on the sophomore.
Did we not see Ben Noose in the last game make a huge play over there?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So as I thought, it's 4th down. They're going to go for it here. Too close to punt, too far away to kick a field goal.
I think Ben Noose, remember the last game? He had that.
He had a couple nice tackles, without question.
Yep, there was a throw to the end zone, roughly the same spot. Ben played it perfectly. He looks good back there in the secondary.
You don't see a sophomore up there playing if he can't handle that position, that's for sure. So Fish in the shotgun, stacked right with the receivers. They're going to go to the left side, and the throw is behind the receiver. He was open for a split second. The throw from Fish was behind him. So the Wildcats defense stands up tall, turns the ball over on downs.
That's what we're looking for, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, good job, D.
You know, in cold nights like this, your hands are cold, that ball is coming fast. It's a little hard. You need it right in the old breadbasket. That ball was high and in behind the receiver. Catchable, but a tough catch nonetheless. So let's see what Parker Fleming and the Wildcats do. Sounds like a band. Parker Fleming and the Wildcats. Well, they give it the ball to Williams.
Number 12.
He gets the ball up to the 31-yard line. 2-yard carry. They're going to spot it at the 32, so a 3-yard carry. So with 9 minutes to go, we're all tied up 14-14. Wildcats with the ball. Ethan Williams having a big half, approaching 200 yards already running. A 65-yard touchdown run on top of a 45-yard touchdown run. Fake to Williams. Got Harden wide open. Harden makes the catch. Nice job by Harden making an adjustment on the ball and making the catch. He stays on his feet. He's got a lot of room to run, but as it is, it's going to be a 3rd down and 4. Ball spotted on the 35-yard line. Nice job with Wyatt Harden. Now, that's a play we hadn't seen him run much this year.
No, we haven't. Good job playing that. It wasn't a very well-thrown ball, which we haven't had that much with him, I'll tell you.
Well,
but Harden comes up now.
Yeah, any ball that's thrown catchable is a good one in my book.
There you go.
Parker Fleming, quick snap, hands the ball right side. Williams got plenty of room to run and got the first down.
Boy,
Williams gets the ball out to the 48, 49-yard line. Nice 7-yard run for Ethan Williams. They just got no answer for him.
You know, you wonder what it is about him. He's not very big, but man, he's got them moves.
Well, there's something you can't coach in some players. It's called speed. And when you have speed and you've got good vision, you can do a lot of positive things on the football field.
And when you can run that speed going sideways.
Yeah. Now, did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Number 7 went to wrap him up and just grabbed air.
Well, they dip him in Vaseline before the game.
There you go. Deion Jackson says, I got you. And he went to give him the old bear hug, and Ethan Williams ducked, and he grabbed nothing but air. So no gain on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Parker Fleming looks over the defense, makes sure everybody's in the right spot. Hands the ball off to Williams.
Of course.
Number 12.
About a 3-yard gain on over the left side of the line. So the Wildcats approaching midfield here. 7 yards to go for a first down. 6:50 to go in the opening half. We had a track meet in the first quarter, 14-14. Both teams scoring 2 touchdowns. The Raiders 1 on offense and 1 on defense. Wildcats on 2 on offense. No scores so far here in the second quarter.
I'll tell you, Mixon and Williams seem to be pretty much even up running-wise. Our quarterback's throwing much better, however.
Williams over the right side trying to follow his blockers. And he gets about 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 2.
What do you do here?
Oh, you just do the same thing you just did right there.
Yep.
Go over the right side. But you've had some success with number 47 in that rollout play, so that won't happen because he's coming out of the game. So the Wildcats face a 4th down and 3 with under 6 minutes to go here in the opening half. Ball game tied at 14. Maybe a quick snap count and try to get him offsides. Nope, pitching it out to the right side. Williams with a head of steam.
Oh.
And boy, is he wrapped up by number 3. Oh, that's that guy's brother. Sassoon T. So Wildcats are going to turn the ball over on downs. Boy, he just made a nice tackle on a slippery back.
Williams hit that wall and went nowhere.
Yep. Boy, I'll tell you, what I am impressed with is the fundamental tackling of the North Farmington Raiders. Other than a couple quality stiff arms by Williams, they have made the tackles. So 5:40 to go here in the opening half. We're tied at 14, Wildcats and Raiders. Raiders are taking over the ball. I think it was a little underinflated. I think they had to pump it up.
Don't start that.
Oh, sorry. 1st and 10. North Farmington. Fish back to throw. Nope, hands the ball, draw a play. Boy, and they got him deep in the backfield. Nice job by the Wildcats. Kraus was in on the tackle, along as a host of other Wildcats. Number 89 was in on that tackle as well, except we don't have an 89. Second down and 12. Closer to 13, so 3-yard loss on the play. Approaching the 5-minute mark before the half. Stick around, the band will be playing. Don't tell me, Lion King.
Lion King.
Lion King, okay.
Yeah. They can't change the music every time. But it's better.
Back to throws, the left-hander got a wide open receiver. That's number 3.
Number 18.
Boy, somebody missed a coverage there. He was wide open for sure.
Picked out of bounds by number 14, Garrett Terrell.
Boy, that was a weak throw. That one was in trouble, but boy, 3 was wide open and had plenty of room.
I'm not really impressed with the throwing arm so far.
Well, he threw a couple earlier that were lasers, but that one he had a wide open receiver and just kind of laid it out there. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Quarterback Jared Fish stays under center. Hands the ball off to number 21. Brought down hard by number 40, Devin Davenport.
Number 40, Devin Davenport.
Davenport on the tackle after a 3-yard gain. 7 yards to go for a first. 4:30 to go here in the opening half. 14-14 is our score. Oxford Wildcats, here's senior night.
Both teams had to stop defensively, so let's see if we can keep the defense going. Both teams' defense picking it up.
Jared Fish handing the ball off to number 24. Davenport's got him wrapped up again.
There we go.
Boy, Davenport sure is keen on number 24.
40, Devin Davenport.
Nice job by Davenport.
No gain of the play.
Eric Mixon who had success early in the contest, running wild. Can't shake number 40 Davenport right now. Good for the Wildcats.
2 big tackles in a row.
Another nice adjustment by this coaching staff. So under about 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go before halftime. This is a 3rd down and 7. Ball spotted on the 31-yard line. Jared Fish under center. Fakes the handoff, looks to throw. He's got open receivers, and the ball's thrown short. Number 80 was the intended receiver, Tyree Wright, but the ball was thrown short by Fish. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 7. Fish is coming off going over to check the play. So again, they're in that zone where it's too close to punt and too far to kick a field goal. See what they do here on 4th down. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if they don't go to that exact same play. Nope, Fish is in the shotgun. Actually, that's not, it is Fish in the shotgun. I thought they might be wildcatting us. Back to throw the ball. Left-hander fires the ball out there.
Look at that.
Nice job by the Wildcats to step in front and break up the play. Number 14, Jarrett Terrell, stepped in front, nearly had a pickoff, but he knocked it down, so the Wildcats will take over with 3:12 to go here in the second quarter. The score tied at 14-14. Garrett Terrell stepped in front, nearly had a pick 6, because he catches that ball, he's off to the races, and that young man can fly.
Tell you, I like our quarterback much better.
And he's
he may not be tall.
Pitch out to Williams. That's the same play that they had problems with before. And the Raiders pick up the ball and nearly score again. I think we might want to not do that one tonight. So that one, little communication here between the quarterback and the pitch receiver. It just looked like a decent pitch, but a little bit tough to handle up in his face.
My goodness.
So 1st down for the Raiders. Ball spotted on the 13-yard line. Boy, time for the Wildcat defense to make something happen here. 3 minutes to go before the half. I think the next time they call that play, Ethan Williams is going to call a timeout and say, Coach, are you sure? Hand off over the left side. Number 22, Nathan Penny, the fullback, carries a host of Wildcats inside the 5, close to a 1st down. Going to spot it on the 5, so he needs another yard before he gets the 1st. You see the band getting over to the far east side to prepare for their halftime performance.
Well, if you notice, the seniors are wearing old uniforms back from the 70s.
No kidding. Throwback over number 21. Carries the ball into the end zone. That's Eric Mixon over the left side. So with 2 plays, the North Farmington Raiders score after another fumble recovery on the pitch play.
I tell you, we had that gift coming. It looked like we were just going to take turns having touchdowns, and then both teams starts making mistakes.
Absolutely. Well, the Raiders, the Wildcat defense kind of slowed them down a little bit, and Wildcats shot themselves in the foot twice.
Their turn.
Yeah. Well, if you remember last time that happened, Williams broke off a nice big run. So let's see if he can do that again here. So with 2:20 to go here before the half, the Raiders take a 21-14 lead. The defense of the Raiders forcing 2 fumbles, both of them resulting in touchdowns. So Wildcats could conceivably be up 14-7. Defense has done a nice job stopping the high-powered Raiders. Let's see what happens here on the kickoff. We talked about this last week. We haven't had a big kickoff return in quite some time.
Did we have one this year?
Not this year. Not a real big one. I'm going back to the Tilley days where you see a 60 and 70-yard kickoff return. Zach Tilley and his brother Mike Tilley were just electrifying in that return game.
He was one heck of a little athlete, I'll tell you, Tilly.
Yeah, both of them.
Yes.
Number 10, Matthew Milicki.
Nice guy, too. Really nice guy.
Number 10 and number 20 back to receive the kick, Malicki and Hall. Hall has had 3 returns so far. Best result was out to the 30. .220 to go. Wildcats get the ball back. You get the feeling the person with the ball last today is going to win this contest.
You get that feeling too, huh? Back and forth.
Watch the onside kick here. Just for, nope, he kicks it away. Ball's going over here and going to go out of bounds. That's a penalty. So the Wildcats will get pretty good field position out of that. No time off the clock, 2:20 to go. Plenty of time for the Wildcats to score. They have all 3 of their timeouts. You remember in high school football, clock stops with a first down. So lots of time, 2:20 to go.
35-yard line, I like that.
Last time we were on the 35-yard line, there was a clap of thunder, a lightning bolt named number 12 took off down the sidelines and scored a touchdown. Got Anson Raleigh in the backfield. Raleigh over the right side. That's where Williams was having all his success. Raleigh gets a nice 6-yard gain. Good push by the offensive line over the right side, getting nearly 6 yards on the play. Anson Raleigh with his first carry of the ball game.
Senior this year.
Yeah, Anson Raleigh. It was fun. I got to come and watch him as a freshman and sophomore on JV. And he was just a lightning bolt and an exciting football player to watch. 2nd down and 5. Raleigh is the deep back. This time it's a fake. Fleming rolls, throws. Ball a little high and out of the reach of Drake Berry. That's a tough one. That was well defended by the Raiders. A lot of traffic over there. So that was a tough throw. And very well could have been that Parker Fleming threw that ball away on purpose.
That's what I like about that play. If someone's not open, it's easy to get rid of that ball and not have the damage done, a pick.
He was getting pressured from the backside. 1:39 to go here in the second quarter. Wildcats trail 21-14. Fleming pitches it out to Raleigh. Raleigh's got some blockers out to the right side, makes a move. Good job by the Raiders to respond. He gets over the 40-yard line, going to bring up a 4th down. Number 80 on the tackle, Tyree Wright. So it's going to bring up a 4th down, and Wildcats, I think, are going to be forced to kick the ball here. A lot of time, 1:24 to go. The Raiders use a timeout to stop the clock.
Both teams' defense seem to be settling down a little bit, getting the feel for what offense is coming up.
Yeah.
You get that feeling?
I do. But boy, the way things are going and the way that the game has moved, you really expect that second half to be quite an exciting second half.
We got to watch that third quarter. This year, we've had a rough time on third quarters. Not to be a pessimist, but let's see if the boys can stay focused.
1:24 to go before the half. Wildcats send out number 10, Matthew Malicki, to kick the ball. Raiders used a timeout there to try to maximize the amount of time they have to try to score before the half. They know that this ball game isn't going to be won 21-14. Not likely. Now, I don't want to predict the future, but number 47 is the up back out there blocking. Maybe a direct snap to him, a little fake field goal or a fake punt here. Nope. Good snap. Kick is up and good. It's a kind of a knuckleball kick. Takes a Wildcat bounce all the way down to the 22, 23-yard line. Nice job by Malicki, number 10, to kick that ball away from the receiver. And the ball goes all the way about at the 22. Nice job reversing the field position.
Our kicker's been doing a very good job this year.
Yeah, well, Michigan's kicker was doing a great job that game until the last kick. Oh, did I bring that up again?
Not going to let that go, are you?
Did I bring that up again? That was I only wanted them to win because they're blue and gold like the Wildcats.
There you go. Yeah, I do have a hard time rooting for Michigan State when they wear green and white.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, I'm from Lake Orion, so green and white's okay, but still was rooting for the blue and gold. So number 3 goes in motion. Draw play. Nice job by the Wildcats, slowing that play down. 106, 105 to go here in the first half. Timeout called in the field by the Farmington team, I believe. That's their second timeout. That leaves them with 101 to go here in the first half. Wildcats trail 14-21. The North Farmington Raiders. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. The band will be playing at the halftime. The Lion King. Dancers will be dancing and cheerleaders will be cheering.
And we'll be getting hot chocolate.
There you go. Fish hands the ball to the up.
There you go.
Boom. Hit right at the line by number 4, Ben Krause. Ben Krause doing a nice job. All right, everybody's going to let the clock run, so we got one more play here in the first half. 20 seconds to go.
Well, one key, if you hear the cowbell, it means it was Ben Krause. Mrs. Krause has got that cowbell. I love it, though.
Well, that's the end of the first half. So the Wildcats trail 21-14. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, the Oxford Wildcat Marching Band.
And now the Oxford dance team.
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the field your 2015 Oxford Wildcat Marching Band. Tonight, the band takes you on a journey across the ocean to a land where everything the light touches is our kingdom. Under the direction of drum majors Marissa O'Day, Michaela Allen, Jason Clark, and Sean Perry, we present music from Disney's The Lion King. We begin our journey tonight by discovering how everything is connected in the great circle of life. Drum majors, is your band ready? You may take the field in competition. Halftime performance. Let every creature go for broken sing. Let's hear it in the herd and on the wing. It's going to be the Oxford Band's finest fling. With soloist Casey Conley, we just can't wait to be king. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take a moment tonight and recognize the seniors of the Oxford Wildcat Marching Band. Seniors, your leadership and hard work will leave a lasting legacy for future generations of Wildcats. As your name is called, please report to the center of the field so we may thank you for your service. Jacob Alexander, Michaela Allen, Carter Annalette, Eric Armbruster, Leo Baldiga, Dalton Bean, Nicole Bonino, Emily Boomer, Mario Bose Moody, Jacob Bose Moody, Ethan Carrion, Jason Clark, Emily Collier, Casey Conley, Trevor Dean, Jeff Denninger, Charlie Devlin, Vanessa Din, Tyler Essenmacher, Kristen Evans, Devin Graves, Ann Johnson, Greg Marshall, Dalton Messner, Mitch Nalos, Kaylee Nelson, Marissa O'Day, Daniel Parrish, Deanna Rule, Rainer Rusanowski, Margaret Skylis, Haley Smiley, Mandolin Sterner, Sean Perry, Helen Thompson, William Tucker, Billy Tucker, Jake Vogt, and Victoria Von Herman. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Oxford High School Marching Band Class of 2016. And now, when things get tough, the Wildcats have a saying. Just gas soloist Nikki Bonino, Margaret Schuyler, Kristen Evans, Billy Tucker, and Charlie Devlin. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy, Hakuna Matata. Can you feel the love tonight? Well, maybe not, but you sure can feel that Wildcat pride. Please join soloist Ann Johnson and Leo Baldiga and color guard soloist Emily Boomer and Mario Bose Moody as we take our final journey across this land and take our place in the great circle of life. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2015 Oxford Wildcat Marching Band.
HealthQuest Physical Therapy and Medical Fitness is a proud provider of the athletic training services for the Oxford Wildcats. At HealthQuest, they pride themselves in helping people live life well. Find them on the web at h2pt.com. That's h2pt.com. And from everyone at HealthQuest, go Wildcats!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for the third quarter of tonight's contest. The score is 21-14. North Farmington recovered 2 fumbles and got 2 scores on them.
It's a game of mistakes is what it is. I'll tell you, both teams have been trading off touchdown by touchdown. We just have more mistakes than they've had.
That's about it. So this is a very important drive. The Wildcats kicking off to start the third quarter are going to need to have a defensive stand so that they don't go down 2 scores. I firmly believe that the last person with the ball today is going to win this contest. So stick around to the end.
Well, I'll tell you, Williams had a great first half, probably 180. Wow, what a kick.
Nice kick with the wind. Big number 3. We've talked about his name being a little difficult to pronounce, so we're not going to try it. On the return, he gets the ball out to the 30-yard line, so the Wildcats defense must stop North Farmington.
I tell you, we had some good movement on the ball in the first quarter, doing really well. But this is traditionally third quarter has been kind of tough for us this year. Let's look for Oxford to make a stand and end that streak.
Well, Eric Mason, number 21, who's got the ball right now, has been a load to carry, bring down for the Wildcats. He just got outstanding speed. Even that play there didn't look like much, but he got 4 yards. So,
yeah, you do 3 of those in a row, you got a first down.
Yeah, buddy. Well, they only marked him up for 3, but 7 yards to go for a first. Wildcats have, other than number 21 and a little bit Nathan Penny, the fullback, number 22, they forced this guy to throw the ball. They've had some success. Jared Fish, there's number 22, Penny. You see why Penny has got some determination when he runs. He gets about 3 yards, maybe 5. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Big play early in the contest here in the third quarter. Wildcats trail 21-14. The temperature's taking a little bit of a dip.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Last Saturday, I was outside working, and I saw snow coming out of the sky.
Oh, you saw that? Me too.
3rd down and 3. Jared Fish has been the quarterback the entire game. Trying to get the Wildcats to jump off sides, and I don't know whether, looks like a false start.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Looks like the center tried to move a little bit, try to draw the Wildcats. Good discipline on the Wildcats there. So tonight's senior night. After the end of the contest, about 5 minutes after the end, you have the senior walk. We invite you all and recommend that you all stick around and watch that happen.
It is always an emotional thing. You don't think a walk across a field, but they walk hand in hand across from one end zone to the other, real slow, and that's it.
And they reflect on their careers. So it's 3rd down and 8, 10:30 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats trail by 7. Back to throw the ball is Fish. Fish has had a nice night throwing the ball. Good throw and catch there by number 3. Wildcats stop him immediately, but not before he gets a first down.
That is the first complete pass he's had in quite a while.
Oh, it's certainly the longest one for sure. This gentleman's name is Sassoon Chakakin. Chakin? Tcholakian. So we'll just call him number 3. So 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. No score so far in the second half. Wildcats trail 21-14 in the game so far. North Farmington hands the ball to number 21. They got him bottled up in the backfield. He makes a move and gets about 7 yards. Eric Mixon, nice job. Senior running back, 6 foot, 195 pounds, and he's got outstanding wheels. So 2nd down and 3 off the 8 or 7 yard carry by Mixon. Crowd is all fired up. They got the t-shirt gun out there shooting tonight.
Oh, wow, that one made it almost up here.
Yeah. I could use another layer of clothes. It's that cold.
That is Mr. Carson, the physics
pitches
teacher.
the ball back to Mixon. Mixon over the left side has the first down. Carries a Wildcat to the 25-yard line. So another first down by Mixon. You can see why this North Farmington team is so tough. Mixon's got good speed and size. Quarterback threw that last pass quite well to a big receiver, 6'1", 185 pounds, number 3. We don't have a lot of 6-footers on the old Oxford side.
No, we are a little bit down. Actually, the basketball team doesn't have many either. We had to go to Puerto Rico to get one.
Yeah. Under 9 minutes to go. 21-14. North Farmington on top, and with the ball, that's 22. The fullback, Nathan Penny, he's run out of bounds at the 5-yard line, 7-yard line. It's a first down. Nathan Penny, the upback. Lewis Urban knocked him out of bounds, but not before he got a 1st and goal. Well, as I stated, Rod, it's important for the Wildcats to try to keep them out of the end zone here. Keep this game 1 score.
I tell you, Penny looked really strong on that one. That was a big yardage, 16-yard.
Are you trying to say Penny looked like a nickel? 1st and goal, full house backfield. That's number 21 with the ball. Nice job by 40. Devin Davenport slowed him down, but not before he got inside the 5-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Clock's running with 8:25 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats trail 21-14.
How about that Davenport making some big tackles
Davenport's
today?
had a nice game from that defensive line position.
Along with Krause.
Full house backfield again. Handoff to the up back, number 22. Somebody jumped on his back, but he just carried him basically right down to the goal line. I think that was Davenport again. It could have been Krause. There was a 4 in the number, but big number 22, Nathan Penny, the senior running back, 6 foot, 210 pounds, just carried him right to the, I can't even see how that's not in the end zone. He got to be at the half-inch line. Watch for a quarterback sneak here, because that number 18 quarterback, Jarrett Fish, is 195 pounds of his own. And there he goes over the left side and into the end zone.
Raiders touchdown scored by number 8.
So that looked incredibly easy for the North Farmington Raiders.
Now let's see how many plays they made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plays, and they're in the zone.
9 plays.
And it was a good kickoff too.
Yep, they got the ball at the 30-yard line.
Yep.
So the Wildcats now trail 27-14. Extra point coming up. Snap is good. Placement down and kick is up and looks good. So that's a 28-14 lead for the Raiders. The Wildcats have got to make something happen. They got plenty of time. There's no worry about time, but the Wildcats have done a good job scoring and moving the ball. 2 fumbles on pitch plays cost them a couple of opportunities. Other than that, they moved the ball pretty well.
We gave up the ball on a couple of downs in the first and once in this one, so hopefully we can get that motivation, that third quarter slug that we've had all season.
Well, we get a score here, get a score and a stop, and then tie this thing up, go into the fourth quarter. That's first things first, get a good return. 10-20 go back. That's Matthew Malicki and Josh Hall back to receive the kick. Last time it came over here to the southwest corner where Malicki took the ball.
A lot of football left, JR.
Absolutely. There won't be no football left after this game.
No, I know.
Yeah, we'll get down to the wrestling and bowling and what else we got? Swimming? No, swimming's swimming's a winter sport.
Swimming, basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
Yep. Should be an
nice job by Stefan, the coach of the basketball team. And this is his 3rd year now. Looked like we got an offsides there by the kicking team. Wasn't called.
Stefan
Ball's fumbled.
Picked up.
Malicki picked it up. He found a crease.
Wow.
Malicki and he got caught by his shirt. Matthew Malicki fumbled the ball early, picked it up and found a hole. Boy, had one guy who got a hold of him and barred him down. Otherwise, he was off to the races. Nice job.
Did he pop through that hole or what?
He sure did. So let's see what the Wildcats can do here. First time they've had the ball here in the third quarter. 7:20 to go. An impressive drive by the Farmington Raiders on their first possession. Let's see what the Wildcats do here. Williams over the right side. Again, when he gets hit, he pops up. Looked like he had some running room there, but he did get 4 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 6. Williams had a big first half, over 175 yards, 3 big runs. Handoff right side, Williams. Williams again with room to run. Out near the first down marker, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Number 12, Ethan Williams, taking the handoff from number 16, Parker Fleming. 2 carries, 9 yards. 3rd down. Watch for big number 47 to go right up the gut here. Harden. Nope. Williams, right side. They were waiting for him.
Number 12.
Maybe went to the well one too many times. Going to bring up a 4th down. Now, this is a huge, huge play here because you're turning the ball over in great field position if you don't get it here.
Gutsy move. What do you think, 47?
Well, you've had Williams running a great deal. Yeah, but he put him in the tailback position this time.
Well, you might see 47 go on this one. Here he goes.
47 over the right side. He gets the first down. Nice job.
Wow.
And while I'm thinking about it, number 47 needs to be said about that young man. He started out the season, he was going to be the featured back. Had a couple of real solid games, the first 2 or 3 games, gained over 100 yards each time. But, we were 1 win and 3 losses and had been shut out 3 out of 4 games. And he took I'm not going to call it demotion. He took the position change to fullback and has had just a splendid attitude the entire time. Not the featured back now, but he's certainly a big part of the game plan. Wide open receiver! Oh! He's missed him! Oh, nice job getting open by number 40. That's Davenport. And I think Parker Fleming could not believe how wide open he was. Now, he was getting pressured, so he needed to get rid of the ball. Could have got a little more air under it, give Davenport a little room, but wow, what an arm. He just kind of he flicked it, you know, he didn't even step into it. He just kind of flinged it out there. What a great job by Parker Fleming on that throw. Just missed him. So the clock stopped with 5:30 to go. The Wildcats have been doubled up, 28-14. Fleming checks with Harden. Call out the play. Fakes to Harden. Rolls. Again, fires the ball out. Lets Lewis. Brendan Lewis with a nice catch. Rolls into the bench, but he pops right up. There's another young man that took a position change in stride and has had a super attitude. I talked to a gentleman today who was talking about how impressed he has been with Brendan Lewis. Not only has he taken his position change in stride, but he has went way out of his way to work with number 16, Parker Fleming. He's been a mentor to the young sophomore and just showed great senior leadership. If that young man has that kind of attitude through life, he is going to be a winner no matter what happens. Right side, Williams. Williams with big hole. Gets up over the 40-yard line. Look at the effort by Ethan Williams. But again, going back, talking about number 7, Brendan Lewis, just an outstanding attitude, just a team player, and has just done an outstanding job mentoring the young sophomore Parker Fleming.
Well, like we said before, it wasn't a demotion that he won that position. He was plays that position. But he play anywhere well, wherever you put him. He's an athlete.
Absolutely.
And that's where the team needs you. That's where the team needs you.
Absolutely. It looked like there's going to be an offsides penalty. So the Wildcats kind of on the move here, going to get a first down out of this offsides. So with 4:46 to go, they're going to get the ball spotted about the 35-yard line. It'll be a first down and 10. Ball spotted on the 36.
First down for the Wildcats. Ball spotted the Raiders.
Scores 28-14, 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats Senior Day versus North Farmington Raiders. Fleming fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, gets away from number 81, pulls up, he's got a receiver. Oh! Nice job by the receiver to pop open down there.
I tell you, this Fleming's going to be something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next year, he is going to be something else.
Yeah. Coach Riley wanted a little something else on that play. Discussing it with Parker.
Well, you know, if you got a kid that can throw like that.
Well, and again, it was one of those plays. Throwing into the, with the wind, it's just a tough play. Hand off to number 12, Williams.
Look at that.
Running hard, jumps over the pile, and he is stacked up at the 30-yard line.
He earned every yard on that one.
Carried and pushed back all the way to the 25. He got to the 29, and I'll tell you what, that is a big football team, the North Farmington Raiders.
2005.
I'm thinking we're outmanned by 20, 25 pounds of guy out there, and yet this game has really been pretty tight all the way. So third down and 5, ball spotted on the 31-yard line. Wildcats need to get
that last run, probably put Williams over 200.
Over the right side, Ethan Williams again on the carry. That gun shot by the Wildcat went over the media.
Well, that, like I said, that's Mr. Carson. He's the physics professor. He knows how to do it.
That Wildcat put too much juice in there, and that thing went right over the top of the press box. Mr. Carson took the gun away and said, "Man, you're dangerous." So here's a huge play by the Wildcats. It's fourth down, 3 yards to get. They got to get the ball to the 26-yard line. Back to throw.
Look out.
Parker going to get sacked.
They knew it was coming.
He did throw the ball, but that'll be turn the ball over on downs time. Dangerous time here for the Wildcats. you know, that series of downs, you started on first down, you had a wide open, or not a wide open receiver, but an open receiver at the goal line, and we missed him, and the thing just went downhill from there.
Flag on the field.
There's a flag on the play, calling intentional grounding for the Wildcats. That doesn't really mean anything, since how they're going to turn it over on downs anyway.
That brings them up the field a few yards, but
well, that's the growth, the maturing in the growth that Parker needs for him to be a better quarterback going forward. These are the times that he's going to learn. Without question, he's going to learn here.
There goes another gun.
So 1st and 10 for North Farmington. North Farmington has put up 28 points. 2 of their touchdowns have been set up by fumbles on pitch plays by the Wildcats. So 1st and 10.
And
Ball on the 44-yard line.
And when we were getting pretty close to scoring, too.
Yeah. First drive of the game. Back to throw the ball is Fish. Fish lobs it over the middle. Nearly picked off. Nice job by Anson Raleigh. He read the play all the way. Got in there, and again, number 3 is 6'1". They don't list what Anson Raleigh is, but I've stood next to the young man, and if he's 5'8", I'd be surprised. So he did a good job getting his hand up there and knocking that ball away. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Clock is stopped with 2:50 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats have done a nice job. Their total offense has got to be impressive as far as the yards, but just can't seem to find the end zone so far tonight. 2nd and 10. Jared Fish, quarterback, hands the ball off to number 21. He's been a workhorse. Eric, and there you see why. He's going to take it to the house. Mixon again over that left side. He got the corner and streaked down the sideline. But there's a flag on the play. And looking at the quarterback, he's not real happy, so I got a feeling that one's coming back. But boy, Mixon has great wheels and size. They list him at 6 foot, 195 pounds.
Now let's see what's going on here.
Referees are talking about the penalty. The way it looks, they are bringing it back, so it's a break for the Wildcats. No question about that. And here's the call by the referee. Holding by the Raiders. So depending on where that spot and where it happened, it's a 10-yard penalty from the point of the infraction. It looks like it happened at the 50-yard line, so it's going to go all the way back to the 40. Huge break for the Wildcats.
2nd down.
So that's going to make it a 2nd down and 14 instead of a touchdown. That is the epitome of a huge break.
Now the key is can we capitalize on this?
Yeah, well, we've talked before about penalties and momentum killers. Back to throw the ball, Jared Fish. And not a good-looking play there. Nathan Penny couldn't make the reception. The ball was thrown poorly. Fish tried to swing it out to him over here on the right side. So that brings up a 3rd and 14 with 2:33 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats trail 28-14. Game's been a lot closer than that.
I think the secondary's been playing outstanding.
I think the defense truly has had a decent game.
Yes, Davenport, Krause.
Not totally disappointed in the defense at all, because really they've only given up 2 drives. The other 2 were one was a defensive scored touchdown, and the other one the defense turned the ball over on the 7-yard line. So Fish back to throw, and boy, number 3 was open, and Fish couldn't hit him with the pass.
You were impressed with him at the beginning on how big he was, but he's not delivering.
Well, he's got a strong arm, but it's not very accurate. I mean, that play right there was indicative of what he's done all night. Indicative, that's a pretty big word.
That's a big word.
Thank you.
Get my thesaurus out.
Yeah. Aren't they extinct, those thesauruses?
The dinothauruses?
Dinothauruses. So, Back to receive the ball. Usually it's number 10, Malicki. Can't get his number. Snap is good. The kick is very short. It's up in the air and in the wind. Be careful, Wildcats, if that ball touches you.
Oh, good
All right,
field
nice
position.
job by number 8. That's Mike Cox for North Farmington. They down the ball at the 41-yard line. So the Wildcats get great field position. So with 2:20 to go here in the third quarter, desperately in need of a score. You know, it's hard to pinpoint why we're not getting in the end zone more often, but we get a nice drive, go 40, 50 yards, and it kind of stalls down. So let's see what Parker Fleming and Williams can come up with. A little timing play right there with Lewis. Timing was off a little bit.
But how about
Incomplete
that?
pass. Yeah.
Oxford fans aren't used to seeing the ball in the air like that.
Well, a wise football coach said only 3 things can happen when you throw a football, and 2 of them are bad.
Very wise.
Over to the right side is Williams. Williams with a big hole. Williams is going to get the first down.
Wow, that kid's tough.
Ethan Williams. Now you saw right there, number 3 for the Raiders. He just kind of picked him up and threw him down. That's the size differential with most of these kids on the field right now. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcat. Clock's running at 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Scores 28-14, favor of the Raiders.
You're looking at about 215 yards for Williams, say unofficial.
Straight ahead running by the fullback. Boy, great
Yes.
determination. Ethan Williams. That wasn't Williams. That was Drake Berry, number 6. Drake Berry on the carry. His first carry of the ball game. Did a nice job. Kind of caught the Raiders off guard a little bit.
Not a bad run, 9-yard run.
Over the right side, Williams gets the first down, gets the ball inside the 35, down to the 31. Ethan Williams with another 6-7-yard carry right there. So 1:20 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats, once again, they're on the move. Let's see if they can close the deal here. They need a little Zig Ziglar closing this deal here. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Handoff, Williams, right side. Williams breaks 1 tackle. Gets brought down after 4 yards. Ethan Williams with another nice carry. I got to tell you, the right side of that offensive line has done just an outstanding job all night long. Most of the big runs we've had are over the right side tonight. I got a feeling we're going to get a heavy dose of pound the rock right here.
I think so. You're going to see old Oxford-style football if they keep moving it like this.
And so, what do we know? They throw the ball. Lewis with a great catch.
Look at
Lewis with a move. Lewis looking for the corner of the end zone.
Nope.
He's out at the 1. What a great move by number 7, Brendan Lewis. Brendan Lewis went up, stretched out, made the great catch, then had the wherewithal to make a move on the defensive back and just put his head down and headed for the corner. Good hustle by the Raider to get him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's going to bring up a 1st and goal with 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
That surprised everybody, especially from people from Oxford, didn't
Yeah.
it? Did you know that was coming?
Well, I just told you, we're going to play some old-fashioned Oxford football.
Yeah.
We're going to pass the ball all around. Wyatt Harden, number 47, into the end zone untouched. So the Wildcats on the move. 28-20. Good job by the Wildcats. They got the ball with 2:20 to go, and in less than 2 minutes, they marched the ball from the 40-yard line all the way into the end zone. Ethan Williams making many a good carry. Drake Berry with a couple impressive runs, and Harden sticks it in the end zone after the impressive catch by Brendan Lewis. Once again, we talked about Brendan Lewis's attitude and performance earlier, just about being a good human being, and there he goes and makes a great athletic play. Snap's good, kick is up, and the kick is good. So now, with 29 seconds to go here in the third quarter, the Wildcats pull the score to 21-28. Raiders still in the lead.
And more important, that is the first third quarter we've won this year.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, the big key right now, because really the Raiders have not stopped the Wildcats on offense. The Wildcat offense has done an outstanding job moving the football. The couple of drives, yeah, they turned it over on downs, but they still had decent drives before they did that. The 2 fumbles are what looms huge in this contest right now, because one, again, returned for a touchdown. The other one, set up a touchdown because the ball was on the 7-yard line. So the defense has got to step up. The defense has got to put a hold on the Raiders.
Dan, you getting a shot of the air cannon? Dan's getting a shot of Carson's air cannon.
Well, I don't know where he's getting these T-shirts, but boy, he's sure giving a bunch of them away on senior night tonight. What a nice boot right there by Malicki. Comes over here to number 3. Number 3 takes the ball to the center of the field, cuts it up the middle, gets the ball over the 25-yard line, going to be brought down at the 28. Nice job by the return coverage by the Wildcats. So let's see what the defense has in store here for the Raiders. Davenport in on the tackle.
No, who did the punt? Malicki?
Malicki.
Wow.
Yeah, sophomore.
10th grade, yes.
Yeah, like I said, we have
really impressed.
We have a number of underclassmen that contribute to this year's team, and that only bodes well for the future. On top of that, we've got a JV class and a freshman class that are doing an outstanding job down below.
Yeah, they beat Farmington last night decisively.
Fish hands the ball off to number 21, Mixon. Mixon over that left side where he went a long way last time. He cuts back to the middle, and Mixon's going to go to the house again.
Wow.
No flags on the play. Mixon is just having a monster of a night. Just can't bring him down. He's too strong. Eric Mixon, 6 foot, 195 pounds, running like a train out there.
A 72-yard run. Wow.
72-yard run, and really, he just outran much of the Wildcat defense. So now with 5 seconds to go, North Farmington pushing that lead back up to 14 points with this extra point. Snap, good. Placement down, kick is up, kick is good. So with 5 seconds to go, the score is now 35-21. Rod, the Wildcats have one job to do right now, and that's control number 21, Eric Mixon.
Man, I don't know how you do that. That guy is just, he's getting faster.
Yep. He's getting stronger as the night goes on. The Wildcats are not going to be able to really grind out a long drive. They're going to have to score relatively quick. So the Wildcats are going to need to put a quick defensive stop, get a 3 and out by the Raiders, and then punch it in the end zone. Boy, it's been a gorgeous night to play football and to watch football. If you like cool evenings and having to be bundled up a little bit to set in those aluminum stands, it's been.
I like last week better.
I like those August games a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, it's a hot one today, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Packer football.
Yeah, well, not quite. The frozen tundra. Well, we had a track meet the first quarter, and things slowed down the second quarter. The third quarter's been kind of a track meet again. Ball comes over here to Malicki. Malicki takes the ball to the center field, cuts back up to the sideline, gets a block. Malicki looking for one man to beat. One man to beat. It's Malicki. Malicki's taking it to the house. He's outrunning the entire North Farmington team.
And wasn't that what you wanted?
I told you we need a big play by somebody on this kick return. Malicki, the sophomore, Matthew Malicki, takes the ball, got it at the 10-yard line, a 90-yard kickoff return. And boy, he faked out a lot of players by starting to the right and then cutting it back down the sideline, broke a couple tackles and took it to the house. What a great job by that sophomore.
Well, I'll tell you what, that great. Oh, my goodness.
Holy cow.
And
well, we summoned up the spirits of those two returners, those brothers, the Tillies. And that was a Tilly-like return right there. Nice job.
I love hearing that other room.
Yeah.
We got the coaches in the other room, and when they do well, it just roars, and they are roaring right now.
Well, that was a big play. Boy, it really sets up the fourth quarter to be a track meet. This game is now anybody's. Good snap, kick is up, kick is good. Malicki, how did he have the energy to kick the ball?
He's doing it all.
Man, tell you what.
He punts, he returns, he kicks.
Ladies and gentlemen, all I can tell you in 2016, these young Wildcats that are out here right now, because the guys that are making the plays, the quarterback, Malicki, we talked about Noose, and we talked about, they're all sophomores or juniors. A lot of these kids are coming back.
Yeah.
So, man, get out here. And the number 12, Ethan Williams, a junior, they're coming back. What an outstanding football team, and what an outstanding foundation we're laying for next season.
Listen to you, JR. In the middle of the season, it was nothing like this, and at the end of the season, that's Bud. Bud does that.
That's Oxford.
He took a team that was struggling, and he's going to end up on a high note.
Absolutely. Well, and we still got a lot of football to play here.
Absolutely.
We got 12 minutes, and this game is in the balance, but we certainly have got some optimism going forward.
I'm looking forward to next year.
Man, I'll tell you what, as much as anything, I love to see what happens. Being it's Back to the Future week,
that's right.
Maybe we can go to the future next week.
There we go. We'll talk to Robert Zemeckis and see what our future.
You know what was crazy is we watched that movie as young adults because it hasn't been that long, and you didn't think, but boy, it's got a heck of a cult following.
Yes, yeah. My kids have all watched it.
Yeah. Here goes Malicki, and he hits a low line drive. It's probably because he's so tired. Number 14 picks up the ball.
Trying to cause a little
fumble action, cause a little something out there.
Yep.
Houston on the carry. So the Wildcats defense need to match the intensity of Malicki and the offense. Scores now 35-28. Start of the fourth quarter. Like I said, I really, truly, honestly believe whoever has this ball at the end of the game is going to be the winner. 11:54 to go here in the fourth quarter, 35-28. The North Farmington Raiders with the ball. Now, we haven't stopped them in the second quarter or second half at all. That's not like our defense. There goes number 21 again with one move. Anson Rowley's the only man to beat him. There's a flag. There's a holding. And Anson Rowley did bring him down. Nice job and nice hustle by Anson Rowley. There was a flag before they brought him down, so that play is coming back. But I'll tell you what, I haven't seen anyone dominate an Oxford defense like this, a single back like Mixon has done. It's very reminiscent of how Prescott Line was running the year that he won Mr. Football. The Raiders on a block got a face masking call, so depending on where that infraction happened, they still may end up with a first down. But think about that. That's two 60 or 70-yard runs that have been called back on number 21, Eric Mixon, and he very well could have 300 yards tonight.
Looks like they're going to 36.
Yeah, they got a first down on the run, even after the penalty. I don't know how many spies you can put on Mixon because then number 22, Nathan Penny, kind of burns you. So Wildcats got to step up and find the answer for him on defense here. Penny goes for nothing.
Number 22.
Wildcats are trying to cause a fumble. They need to make sure they just firmly tackle the player. Don't worry about the fumble. We got plenty of time left to get this game tied up. 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 7-point ball game, 28-35.
Yeah, last thing you need is somebody to try to tackle the football and then break out.
Absolutely.
Yep. They played too well for that to happen.
You put a couple spies on Mixon. Fish to Mixon. Mixon coming over the left side, getting run out of bounds. couple of Wildcats
Look
jump
who it
on him,
was.
but not before he gets the first down. Anson Raleigh and number 4, Ben Krause on the tackles.
Number 4, Ben Klaus.
I mean, I don't know how well it shows on TV, but as I look down there at the North Farmington Raiders, the size is just a very impressive team. They're very big, and if I look at the stats, 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot 3, 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot, 6 foot 1, 6'1", 6'3". I bet Oxford doesn't have 6 guys that are 6 feet. It's amazing. I did not realize that North Farmington was that large a team. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Handoff to the up back number 22, Penny. Penny breaks the tackle and is going to take it into the end zone virtually untouched. After that, wow. What a running attack. What a 1-2 punch that North Farmington has.
Well, we just have to match them.
Yeah.
It just takes us a little longer, but we do get there.
Yeah, well, we've had some lightning in the bottle here
Yes,
the
we
last
have.
few weeks. So we're just going to have to continue to do that and get one stop so we can get this thing tied up. I wish I had the stats for those two gentlemen. I'll bet number 21, Eric Mixon, is approaching
300.
300 yards, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Nathan Perry, or Penny, I coached a young man named Nathan Perry. It's hard to, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Penny wasn't at 100, 150. So, with 10 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the contest, the score is now 42-28. We kind of had a feeling that first quarter, which ended up in a 14-14 tie, that this game was going to be a track meet, and it certainly has been that. We've had a little bit of everything. We've had a kickoff return for the Wildcats, which we haven't had in quite some time. We've had fumble return for a touchdown for the Raiders. We've had some long runs from both squads. Been in a very entertaining ball game. Once again, thanks to Oxford Community TV for bringing it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have a safe and happy Halloween. Enjoy trick or treat in our fine community and be safe. Keep an eye on those little kids. And if you have any leftover candy, Oxford Community TV is located on M24, just north of town. Bill Service would appreciate any and all candy that you bring to him.
Yes, he would.
He thoroughly enjoys his Snickers bars. Low line drive, bouncing kick, fielded by Drake. Drake, nope. Looks like Drake that caught the ball. Number 9, no.
Number 9.
That's Marcus Perkins on the return. Did a nice job, got the ball up over the 30-yard line. So the Wildcats take over 1st and 10 with 9:59 to go. They trail by 14. Let's see what old Ethan Williams has got in store for him here. Well, that was an impressive throw by the referee. He threw it from the far hash all the way across the field. 1st and 10 Cats. Oh, whoop. That was uncalled for. The quarterback lifted his leg to get the snap. And the offensive players.
Wait a
minute. They're calling that a penalty. Wow, that was a very strange play. The referees did not call a penalty on the play, although it was clearly offsides. The ball was not snapped. The quarterback was tackled before he even got the ball, and they're calling that a turnover for the North Farmington team. Coach Raleigh doesn't understand it. He throws up his hat. That's just an incredibly poor call. I think the referees all got caught napping on that one. Parker Fleming lifted his leg to get the play started, to put the guys in motion. The right side of the defensive line came across the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped, and clearly they were offsides, or at worst, illegal procedure, false start, and they didn't call anything. It's a terrible call. Well, you got to play through it. Step up, Wildcats. Handoff to number 22. Straight ahead, gets nothing.
Number 22, Nathan Penny carries the ball. Making a tackle.
Nathan Penny, that's probably one of the worst calls I've seen, not only this season, but in the last few years. That just absolutely missed that totally.
That was, and you could tell the frustration about, you got to be kidding me. What did he toss his headphones up?
Well, it wasn't his headphones, it was his hat.
Yeah.
But it just make no sense at all. You heard whistles blowing. So at very worst, he shouldn't have had the fumble because they were calling whistles as a dead play. Handoff to number 21. Guess who? And guess what? He's in the end zone again. Nope. Hanson Raleigh does a nice job running him out of bounds.
Number 21.
Well, certainly that play right there, in the fact that they're on the verge of going into the end zone, really puts a dagger into the hopes of the Wildcats. But it's a shame that the referees just flat missed that one, because if we score here, we're still in the ballgame. But now it's a 3-score differential, and that makes it real tough, especially with this, with the Oxford offense the way it is.
Well, it does take us a little time to score. We work the ball. We don't have a mixin', but
nobody else does either.
Nobody else does
for
either.
that. Holy cow, this guy's a horse. And why not give him the ball, let him get it in the end zone? I don't know how many touchdowns that is for him, but 49-28 right now, 48-28 with the extra point yet to come. And they have really just got on the back of number 21, Eric Mixon. I don't know what he's done the rest of the year, but boy, he's been impressive today. How does this team, the Raiders,
how do they end up in this?
Yeah, how did they end up with only, 3-4 wins on the season? I mean, that looks like a very quality football team. Snap is good, kick is up, and kick is good again.
You think that's the best running back we've seen this year?
Without question. No, there's I didn't get to go to the West Bloomfield game and see anybody at West Bloomfield. They're certainly the best team in the OAA, in my opinion. But this is certainly the biggest performance that I've ever seen, the most impressive performance since Prescott ran all over the Lake Orion Dragons when we unveiled the blue turf 5 years ago. Mixon has just been a man amongst boys. Wildcats have not had an answer for him. He's just been impressive. And let's see, he's 21. He is a senior. By the looks of it, he's a 6-year senior, the way he's been running. And you know what? You got to give it to the blocking and the offensive line of the Raiders as well. He's had room to run. Wildcats need a little lightning in a bottle for sure. 49-28. They're down 21 points with 9 minutes to go here in the contest. The North Farmington Raiders, and I did not expect this type of a ball game tonight. Low kick, bounces. Boom. He just, again, the hits, the North Farmington Raiders just seem to be hitting harder, they're bigger.
I think the Oxford team a little bit on their heels right now. Yeah. They're just, and that's dangerous.
That took a lot of wind out of them. That call right there, because now you're down 21 instead of 14. You go score there, you're only down 7. So.
Still, I'm very optimistic about this young team.
This young team has got a lot to play for right now. And I'm telling you what Coach Raleigh is telling them, to focus on this drive, this play, and let's get through this right now. Who's he got in the backfield? He's got Josh Hall, looks like in the backfield, number 20. Coming onto the field late, it's number 10, Matthew Malicki, taking the other wide receiver spot. Hall running hard up the middle. Oh. Looks like he's got some of the seniors in there now.
Now they're starting. Flag. Thank you.
There's a personal foul, number 78. That's Chris Nader. Again, 210 pounds. Let me read some of the size here. Good number 88, 6'7", 240.
Oh my goodness.
6 foot number 81, 6'3", 205. 6 foot 195, 6 foot 210, 5'9", 200, 6'2", 240, 6'1", 270, 6'2", 275, 6'4", 245, 6 foot 225, 6'2", 240, 6'1", 240.
How does this team end up here?
How does this team end up with only 3 or 4 wins? I don't understand. And they have looked very impressive today. That's number 5 running the ball, Trevor Conklin. That's an offensive outside linebacker. He getting a chance to carry the ball on senior night. Hats off to Bud Raleigh right here.
Absolutely.
You know, let these seniors get a chance to do something they may have never done in their careers. Number 5 right there, Trevor Conklin, running the ball.
A lot of good things with Bud this year. Throwing the ball.
You know, and there's other things around. Other than winning, having a winning season. He's having some fun with these guys now. They're given a chance to do things. Look at there. Nice run right there by number 20.
Good job.
That's Joshua Hall. Gets the first down on the carry. And look, we're having some success again moving the ball.
That's kind of a strange game to be calling. You know, you want to give the seniors some of the time, but same sense, you still want to play some of the younger players for next year. So what do you do? At
this point, you bow to your seniors. You know, your seniors are your guys that carry you, that lead your squad. You know, right now you got number 14, Garrett Terrell, who's been in at quarterback. He's a sophomore. Over the right side, Josh Hall again. But look at what happens when these guys from North Farmington hit our guys from Oxford. They just kind of spin like a top. Right there, Josh Hall got hit. He was running south. He ended up headed west after he got hit by one of the linebackers.
I'll tell you, Williams took some hits today.
Absolutely.
He took some nasty hits. I'm sure that kid's all black and blue today.
I read you the right side of that. Of the score sheet, that's all the guys with the big numbers. There's 7 more 200-pounders on the left side of that roster sheet.
Oh my goodness!
Straight ahead running. Who's that running the ball? It's not 48. 88 running the ball for the Wildcats. Cameron Petrusev, tight end. He's a sophomore. You know, you don't see a Bud Raleigh team with this. Look at the number of sophomores and freshmen that are on, or juniors that are on this team.
Yes, there's a ton.
There's a lot of them coming back.
And like you said, a very, very successful JV team.
And you know what? We do have some decent size on that offensive line right now.
Here we go. Look at Hall
number 20, Josh Hall. Josh Hall getting tackled inside the 30-yard line. Josh Hall having a nice series here.
Might have seen a little face mask action there.
I thought I saw it as well.
Did you see that? Yeah.
But the North Farmington referee crew, no. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the contest. Wildcats down 49-28. Ball game's been way closer than that. It's been an outstanding ball game to watch.
And we got our first.
Garrett Terrell got a wide open receiver.
Oh, he got it.
Nice adjustment. Number 11, Josh Allen. The tight end, Josh Allen, does a great job adjusting to the ball. He was wide open. If Terrell gets that ball just 5 yards further, that's in the end zone for a touchdown. But boy, there's a memory Josh Hall will have, or excuse me, Josh Allen will have. That was a nice catch. He made a great adjustment to the ball.
Good things happening even in a game that looks like
a little lopsided.
Can't win. But
hand off to Hall. Hall goes over the right side. Gets the ball close to the 5-yard line. He's certainly inside the 10. Be second down. Ball spotted on the 7. Second down and goal to go.
Nice little drive here, JR.
Absolutely, very impressive when we got our 2s in there. Handoff straight ahead running to number 4. That's Ben Krause on the offensive side. Call his name plenty of times on the defensive side.
Yeah, he's had a good game.
He's had a good season. Ben Krause. Call him a lot. Sophomore.
Huh?
He's a sophomore. Listed as a 10th grader right there. That's 1-0, 10th
my
grade.
Goodness.
Yep, absolutely. A lot of positives, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of young kids getting a lot of great time playing today and all season here.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of good things to look forward to. Ball running over the right side.
Look at this.
Look
Look at him go.
Good work by Hall.
Second,
That's
third,
20.
fourth effort.
Josh Hall, busting tail, reaches out for the goal line and scores. Joshua Hall, number 20 with a touchdown. So the Wildcats have not quit fighting. 49-34, 35 with the extra point. Great job by the Wildcats there. And hats off to the coaches. You know, they went with a lot of the number 2s and in some cases probably 3s and 4s on the depth chart, and yet we still moved the ball and got down into the end zone. Man, if it wasn't for the one call there, this game could still be an exciting ball game. The kick is up and good. So the Wildcats score 35 points, and the way the defense played all season long, I would have thought with 35 points would have been in pretty good shape.
Well, just the one denominator in this, and that's Mixon.
Oh, yeah. Mixon was the difference maker. There's no question. I thought we outplayed him in the quarterback position. I think our offensive line did a really nice job. Ethan Williams he had a fantastic game himself. But, man, the game that Mixon had, I think we should impeach him. Oh, that was Nixon.
That's close enough.
So, okay. I think we should get that was just, like I said, just an impressive game by that young man, and our hats off to him. We can respect an outstanding performance by Mixon. Hey, congratulations to Garrett Terrell. He led a great drive down the field.
Yeah.
In the quarterback position. I think he's probably listed as a 2 or 3 on the depth chart there at the quarterback spot. Gets most of his time in mop-up duty, and he just did a great job right there on that drive. So, hey, let's see if we can get us an onside kick here. Still 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go. We're only down 14.
Well, you got to put some time in for Terrell. We do have injuries. We do have guys that win positions at practice, too.
And make no mistake about it, Parker Fleming, the sophomore, he better, watch his P's and Q's and get better for sure for next season. Oh, the ball's popped up in the air. The Wildcats look like they may have gotten it. No, they're going to call an offsides penalty on the Wildcats.
We got down there pretty darn quick.
Well, that was a great kick. It popped up at just the right time. So let's see what they call. I did hear a whistle before the ball was kicked. So once again, we want to thank Oxford Community TV and the Oxford Community School District. You can go to the athletic website, go to the Wildcat HQ heading, click on that. Down towards the bottom is a Wildcat TV or Oxford TV, and many of your sporting events are broadcast there. I saw soccer games today. I saw some of the younger football games. I saw varsity games. There was plenty of sports to be able to watch.
Well, you can thank Cole Andrews for that, the athletic director. And OCTV wants to thank you for volunteering your time to come out here to do the play-by-play. I know you work in the concession stand as well. You're very active in the boosters and everything else in the community, and you're a great guy.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, we really appreciate you being on our team. I'll tell you, you do a great job calling the game. You have great knowledge, and you are Oxford football.
See, honey, I told you. I tell my wife that all the time. I want you to know that. But thank you very much.
We do appreciate it.
I had a conversation down there with Walt Hunsucker just a few minutes ago, and he says, JR, how long have you been doing this? And I says, well, I did Zach Lines senior year. I think I even did his junior year. So, and he graduated in 08. So I think I've been doing it since 2007, 2008. I have a riot with it. I absolutely do. Oxford Community TV, great people to work with. And now that we got Bill Service off the camera and running things, we got all these great camera people, and we got, Bill is just a wonderful guy. I'm glad to see him running the ship. He deserves every opportunity to be the boss. And from everything I can tell and everything I hear, he's doing a great job.
He is a great man to work for. You've seen him around. He's been Grand Marshal of the parade. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Just like you.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to back out. I do still coaching the bowling team and having a lot of fun. I'm really excited about this year's season. Our girls team and boys team both come back with a lot of leadership and some real quality bowlers. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do starting November 17th. And I'm really kind of excited to see what our basketball team does this year. They did an outstanding job last year, both on the varsity boys and girls. I just can't wait to see what they do this year. So the onside kick again, handled cleanly by the... No, it was fumbled by the North Farmington team, and the Wildcats got the ball. That's number 11, Josh Allen, with the recovery. Great job by the Wildcats. It looked like number 25, Adam Dunning, had the ball in his hands, and he was hit by a Wildcat, and bam, they recovered the fumble. So, Wildcats, maybe they're still alive here. Back into the ball game is Fleming. They go back to the number ones, it looks like. Handoff straight ahead to Ethan Williams. Ethan Williams,
look at that.
About 6 yards. He would have been off to the races. He got tripped up at the last second. But you know what? Don't be surprised. The way that we've had a couple of receivers come clean open, and Parker Fleming, boy, if he could find one of them here and get a quick score. Over the right side, Williams, like I said, we should just run Williams. Williams making moves, gets into the secondary, breaks another tackle.
Oh, my goodness.
Ethan Williams says, seniors, I want to work hard for you on your senior night. Great job by Ethan Williams. Clock stopped with 3:50 to go in the first down.
How many yards on that?
He got about 21 on that. So with the clock running now at 3:45, Wildcats with the ball. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Wildcats making this one interesting, recovering an onside kick. Straight ahead running, that's number 8. There's 6, Drake Berry. Wildcats in the hurry up. They really need to hurry up. 2nd down, 4 yards on that carry. 2nd down and 6. 3:15 to go here in the contest. Ball spotted on the 23-yard line for the Wildcats. Over the right side, Williams. Stacked up short of the 15-yard line to the 16. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 3. Under 3 minutes to go. Wildcats driving. Wildcats with all 3 timeouts, as do the North Farmington Raiders. Parker checking with the coaches. Hands the ball, Williams. Williams got some room. Williams got the 1st down. Gets the ball to the 10 or 12-yard line. Clock is stopped now with 2:32 as they move the chains. What an exciting finish to the ball game.
Oh, my goodness. What I like about this, these boys are not giving up.
Well, absolutely. Clock's running, 2:25 to go in the contest. Wildcats down 14 points. They just recovered an onside kick and driving down the field. Roll out, Parker. Parker puts the ball down. Looks got a receiver.
Look out.
Oh, and it's tipped by a linebacker. Parker Fleming put the ball down. Look, he was going to run the ball.
That was good coverage.
It was good coverage.
Yeah.
He probably underthrew the ball a little bit. He did have an open receiver, but he did have room to run as well. That's the learning curve of a young quarterback. Absolutely. It's the learning curve. And you know what? You see Coach Riley there talking to him in a loud manner. He's got to learn that. That's okay. Coach is excited. Straight ahead running the ball. Give it to Wyatt Harden. Wyatt Harden punches it in the end zone. Great job with 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
How about that for the senior?
Well, I'll tell you what. Wyatt Harden has just had an outstanding leadership role on this football team. Nice job. Touchdown. 12-yard touchdown run for Wyatt Harden. That makes the score 41-49.
That looks much better, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Regardless of what hey, we just recovered one onside kick. Almost recovered two because we had the whatever reason they stopped the first onside kick. I thought we almost had that one. Who's to say we don't get one here and punch this thing in? You would never think that the Michigan State Sparties would run a kickback with no time on the clock either, would you?
Yeah, you're right.
This is the season of miracles. So now, 49-42. We talked about a track meet, and we got one for sure.
Well, I'll tell you, when you got a running back on our 260 yards for Williams, and Harden's like over 100, I mean, and you're losing the ball game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you're not going down not trying.
You're really getting beat by one man who's just having an outstanding contest.
Yeah,
Eric Mixon has just been a horse. There's no question that the difference in the ball game has been Mixon. But Allen, Williams has been an exciting and awesome back all night as well. So here we go. We've done it once. They got the hands team out there. 47, Wyatt Harden. 7, Lewis. Drake Berry's out there. Number 11, Josh Allen, who recovered the last onside kick. Hey, and let's give it to Malicki. Malicki's had a nice game. Kicked an onside kick that got recovered. Ran a punt back for a touchdown. Just all sorts of Wildcats had great games tonight. Here we go. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Kick is up. And number 4 catches the ball.
And wisely
falls to the ground. So, boy, if you're going to have a defensive stand, a quick 3 and out here, you got 3 timeouts. So if you can just corral number 21 and stop him a couple times, you got plenty of time. And with Parker Fleming's arm, just this is the time, defense. Step up. Wow, what an exciting finish to a game.
It is.
And again, you go back to that goofy referee call and think what could have and should have.
And we were wrapping it up about a couple minutes ago.
Yeah. Handoff, number 21, Mixon. Mixon coming over the left side. Mixon with 10, 15, 20, 21 yards on that carry. Man, just kind of effortless, too.
And he looks taller, too. But he's
look at number 67. Okay, Mixon, number 21, is listed as 6 foot. Look at number 67. Jordan McCullough, 6'2", 275. Wow. Rod, you could run behind that guy.
Oh, yeah.
275.
Oh, my goodness. I think Dick Bupkis back in the 60s was 245, and he was the biggest guy in the NFL. Do you believe how big kids are getting now?
Well, once again, it's been an exciting contest, to say the least. For those of you parents that want a copy of this ball game, go to Oxford Community TV, call in. They'll cut you and burn you a disc. How cool would it be for seniors on their graduation day, for these football players, for you to play this football game? It's been an exciting game, win or lose. It's been an outstanding contest. We got lots of players out there having great games. And it would just be a riot to play this game during your graduation day.
Or any game of the season. The homecoming game was a great game.
Absolutely. That'd be a fun one to
We can get any game for you. We can go back a couple years even.
Yep. So contact Oxford Community TV for a mere $10. You can catch any one of these games that you'd like to catch.
Most community
Straight
access is $20.
Most of them?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, $20.
That
was Nathan Penny. Penny gets 2 yards on the carry. Wildcats use their second time out.
Boy, he's had one heck of a game as well.
Well, the run offense of North Farmington, if they, like I said, they've run like this all season. It's amazing that they're, what are we, probably 5th in our division. How's that team in 5th?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand that at all. Unless, maybe the quarterback or maybe Mixon is just coming back off an injury or something. I don't know. But
look at the score. We're down by a touchdown.
Yeah.
Well, so maybe it was a.
Yeah. Well, it could be. Because
maybe we're that good of a team.
Well, and you take back the 2 fumbles that we gave up, 2 scores.
Yeah.
So 2 scores and a referee call. There's 21 points.
Yeah,
so,
if we get one of those, we got a tie game.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2nd down and 8. Wildcats still with the timeout. They need a stop here to get the ball back. Getting the ball back without a score at any time will give them a chance. Hand the ball to number 21. No surprise there. He's going over the right side. Stiff arming. Number 21 gets another first down.
He's getting stronger as the game goes. We had some stops in the first half.
Yeah.
And he was impressive. Of course, that first touchdown was his. It was a beautiful run, but we had some stops.
Well, if I remember correctly, and I don't recall the Wildcats stopping North Farmington in the entire second half. The score was 21-14 at the half, was it not? And they've scored 28 points here in the second half, and they're marching down the field now with 1:10 to go. And trust me, North Farmington is trying to punch the ball in the end zone. They're not trying to make us use our timeouts. Handoff, number 21, Mixon. And Mixon's going to get in the end zone. By the looks of, he stopped at the 2.
18.
But that's another first down, so that's a 1st and goal from the 2. So a simple run like that, Mixon, he was 10 yards downfield before he even got threatened. That offensive line has just done an outstanding job. See, big number 56 out there, Adam Jabora, 6'2", 240 pounds. He looks little next to the guy next to him, number 55, who's 6'1", 240 pounds, who looks small compared to the guy next to him, who is number, what we say that was, 72, 6'2", 240 pounds, who looks small next to 67, who's 6'2", 275. That's a professional team's offensive line. So that'll be your contest, ladies and gentlemen. An outstanding performance by the Wildcats. Incredible performance by number 21, Eric Mixon. Your final score tonight, final score of the season, 49-21. Rod, this team did an outstanding job all year long. They got a lot of young players, and I can't wait to see this team next year. They've got a lot to be looked forward to.
I'm very excited about next year and how they turned it around. Very good. We got a new quarterback. We got a running back that's running very, very well. We got some very good guys coming back, and a JV team. And the freshman teams.
Absolutely. There's going to be some pieces that we can pick up from down below. And you know what? When I look at our offensive line that was out there today and what they did, our defensive line, there's some size there. We're not small compared to what we've been in the past. I think we've got a lot to look forward to, and next season is going to be exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We're going to have the senior walk here in just a minute. If you've never seen that, it's very emotional for our. You can already look, the student body is headed down to the south end zone. They're getting down there to welcome the Gridiron Heroes. So thanks again for Oxford Community TV for giving us the opportunity to bring the ball game to you. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the senior walk and have a great day. Good job. All right. How many yards did that guy have? About 1,000. 400? Yeah. That's you're kind to our defense. Yeah, 400, 500? Yes. I can't wait to do the kid. Yeah. I want to see what he's done. I'll bring the one. Yeah, I'll make sure I do it. Yeah. And at worst, At worst, you know, you can download it. You can download it. No.
That makes it super good.
And it saves on the toilet paper. I always did that. I think I was like 50 years old and I knew it one 6-4-3 double play.
Yeah.
Not a coach.
MVP that year. Football. I used to
So I was never really a stat guy. I mean, I knew who played for who.
audio on this?
There's really not much to say. Although we could announce the list.
You can do that. I'll just support you if you need it. Yeah, let's do something nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the senior walk. We'd like to acknowledge our seniors this year. Number 2, Anson Raleigh, outstanding football player. Number 5, Trevor Conklin, had a nice run tonight. Going down the list, we've talked about the outstanding young man, Brendan Lewis. We got Marcus Perkins. Tonight we also have Josh Hall, who had a touchdown tonight. Julian Messina, Mark Lockwood. We got Dawson Hebb, Devin Davenport, Jared Damon, senior. Outstanding season for Wyatt Harden. Jeremiah Etchen, Seth Rakowiak, Ethan Curran. Wonder who she's going to give that cowbell to for next year. Adam Schlickemeyer. Watch for Adam wrestling this year. Outstanding wrestler. Carl Gilbert. Tyler Throne. Royce Davenport. And finally, Waddell Moats. That's a very small senior class as far as numbers go.
We got some good players we're missing. Davenport, fantastic player. Harden, fantastic.
Absolutely.
We're going to miss those guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for watching Oxford Community TV and the broadcast of tonight's ball game. Final score in an exciting contest. 49 for the visitors from North Farmington. 42 for your hometown Wildcats.